Okay. And now that I've done that, I gotta do this. Is my mic working? Yes, it is. I haven't streamed in so long. I just gotta ping Discord people. Okay, good enough. We ball. So what the heck? No, shut up. Whoa. I don't. That's so loud. That's so loud. I can't see. I don't actually care. Okay. So the question I want to ask myself is like, why am I streaming? Oh my goodness, Nikki is here. So immediately, I kind of thought you would have school, I'm not gonna lie. There's ads already? There shouldn't be. Or maybe I don't know what's going on. Oh, right. Pre-roll ads, I think. Anyway, what's going on? Do I need an explanation of what I've been doing? Anyway, first things first, I didn't really have a plan. I don't know why. The one tradition I like in my streams is it's the YouTube Shorts parkour. It do be. It's just Hypixel parkour. I was gonna go on another server, but like that server actually has like difficult parkour, and it's not the type of stuff that I can just mindlessly plow through, you know, like this is just long, right? And if I mess up, it's not a big deal. If I mess up, look, it's like this. So there's another server whose parkour I like better, but this parkour is kind of just best when you're just talking. I guess it has been a while. My voice is cracking. My voice, like, it's unsteady. I think I'm scratching a bit. I don't even know. No, all of my skill and talent that I definitely had as a streamer has vanished immediately. How long has it been? It's been 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, I think it's been like 2, maybe 3. I don't think so. I think it's been 2 weeks. But it's been a hectic 2 weeks for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's been back to back to back to back. And then repeat how many backs there were, like each day was a to back, you know. Makes sense? Makes sense. Supposed to be right. Because you're supposed to be in school. Supposed to be practicing the thing in your music class right now, but is it more important? I mean, I guess so. Wait, no, I'm a streamer. I'm supposed to have an ego. Yes. Yes, this is important. This is more important. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why you're in school right now. As a matter of fact, you should be leaving your school right now. Your full-time job should be watching. That's not even a full-time job. That's not even part-time. You can't even if you got paid even $100 an hour to watch Squimmle streams or like Squimmle content, you still would not have enough money to like survive in Africa. You'd still be broke in a country with no currency. Like you go to a country where you can buy like a year's worth of food for $1, and you're still not getting paid enough. Sup? Oh my goodness, wait. That's armored horns. What the heck? Okay, I could do the cheat little thing, but no. Okay, maybe not. Oh, you're at home right now? Wow. Wow. Oh, wait. I think I don't know time. I don't understand time. Except I do, because I'm a genius. No one will ever believe me when I say that. But also, hey, armored horns. I don't know why I said the full name there. That's like using Saying armored horns instead of just like armored or something. Usually I just go with armored. I don't actually know if he chooses that or horns or what. Like what he chooses as his abbreviation. But like saying the whole name is wild. That it's like saying Ko Nikita every single time. This is wrong. Horns. I go with armored. I don't know why. I think I'm kind of silly. And I saw, you know, that's the first part of the word, so I just went with that first. I don't know. Boink. Am I bad at parkour? How dare you? And by you, I mean me. And there's nothing outside of that. Saves some game issues. I think I know what you mean. But yeah. I think that's what we'll go with. I just had an idea. It's like using the full name, right? If I say Armored Horns, what if I went with Armored Horns VT, Armored Horns VTuber, right? I'm gonna go exclusively that for a day that, for just like an hour one day, and you're gonna have no idea why. You're gonna think to yourself, "Oh my goodness, is Squimmel mad at me? Like, did I do something wrong? Like, is it?" And then I'll get whoever, like, if it's a collab or if we're on call together, then I'll get whoever's in it with us to join in, but like secretly in DM, and you won't know. You'll just think that the world has changed, and then I'll gaslight you and think everyone's been calling you Armored Horns VTuber this entire time, every single time, and you won't know what to believe. Anyway, I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. I kind of thought, I think like two hours maximum, like one to 2 hours. I was gonna do a 3-hour today, but okay, but that was before I got bombarded with work. Like, today was supposed to be my free day. Like, it was supposed to be a day where I had literally no work going on, and that honestly, if it wasn't for the stream, today would have been a day of literally just watching One Piece. I would have woke up, watched One Piece, go to sleep, because I'm watching One Piece now. Anyway, that was my plan for today, and that got derailed immediately. That got derailed last night, as a matter of fact. That's some nice armored. That's some nice armor, Armored. You're well armored. Pretty well armored. What's your armor stat, Armored? Okay. So maybe horns is better. I mean, the same thing can be said for horns. Like, those are some nice horns. But, like, at the same time, that's less common. Armor is way more common than just horns, right? So, you make a good point. I always go with armor, though. I can just change it. It's not hard to just change what you call someone. It's really not. I thought it would be, but then, like, I did an experiment and proved that it's not. It's not, as a matter of fact. Just want to grab and squeeze the ham. Oh wait, I think it's ads right now. Yeah, it's a possum. Yeah, it's a bit of a possum. It's an awesome possum, I'd say. I get the only time I go on Instagram is, like, actually go on Instagram is to look at raccoon and possum memes, and they're all like that. They're all that, or just, you know. Wait, I didn't post them in the Discord. Ooh, I need to do that. Wait, I can do that right now, as a matter of fact. The hell's a possum? That's a good point. That's a very good point, you know? They're American creatures. They're in the US of A. They're kind of just like rats. Fat ferret with badger anger? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, no, now the ads come in. Let me scroll through while the 30-second ads are going on. I can scroll through and find all of my possum memes. I only have 5? There's no way I have 6. I have a lot more than 6. Okay. I just have them different names. Oh, I don't know if I have like the exclamation point stuff figured out. I'm not gonna lie, like in terms of streamers, I have the least high quality stream I have ever seen. Like I go to like some brand new streamer and they got way more than me. Like I got 2 emotes. I didn't make either one I made one of them. But like 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago, right? That was 3 years ago. That's not as bad as I thought. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I think I am because, yeah, the words are on that side. Why am I bad? There we go. Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah. All right. It's been 2 weeks since I last streamed, I think. You know, I can just check. Wait, give me a second. Cuz I think I uploaded it like, hold up. Was my last stream There's no way my last stream was September 19th. I must have just not uploaded the last one, right? Have I not streamed for a month? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Huh. Well, either I'm wrong. I haven't streamed for a month. Wow. Okay. No lie, I thought it was 2 weeks. I thought I was, you know, way off with 3 weeks. I knew it was like some multiple of a week though. I don't know why I knew that. Oh, it's because I think I remember the last stream I did was like on a Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. And that's what this day is. Same day. That's quite unfortunate. Yeah, it's been busy though. And I haven't really caught up, except now. Now I'm caught up, which is why I'm streaming. Did I fill up my water bottle? No. I'll do that during the next ad break, I guess. Wait, when is that going to be? That's like in an hour. I might do that soon. But listen, let me run through what's been happening. So, about a month ago was like kind of the start of like this university semester, because I'm still in university. No. Next stream is hopefully going to be within this week. I want to hope for. I see no, well, okay. So I have plans with friends for a couple days. But I should be free. Wait, no, I don't have plans with friends this week. Do I? Do I? Anyway. Yeah, that's kind of why this stream is a month later. Is because every day that I wasn't completely jam-packed with schoolwork, I was going out with friends. And you know, every day that I could have been catching up on schoolwork, I was out with friends. And to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it was not even bad. It wasn't even like, oh yeah, let's go partying, bro. Yeah, man, let's go drinking or whatever, man. No. Like, today you rode a train for the first time? Hold up, that's more important. Trains are pretty cool. I wasn't ever like a train person. I was never like a big train guy, but trains are cool. Ooh. Gotta go catch some Z's. Oh yeah, you just got home from work, or like, yeah. Nice school. Or wait, no, I was reading the chat. Good night, horns. There we go. Night horns. Okay. Hey, you rode a train? Man, I don't think I've. Okay, I think I've rode trains before, but not like an actual. Like to get to a destination. I've rode. Like technically like a subway train, but it was like in an airport. It was only in an airport. Airplanes are better. Well, yeah, exactly. That's my point. Not really. That wasn't my point. But yeah, the train was just to get to the airplane to get to where I was going. So honestly, though, I think I like trains better than airplanes. Not in like a physical sense, but like in a transportation sense. Like if I had the choice of going on a train versus going on a plane to somewhere, I would probably choose a train. Like those bullet trains in Japan, I would 100% be going on them rather than a plane. I think, okay, maybe not though, because like I thought I heard that the bullet train, like the long distance bullet train, was like 3-4 times the cost of a plane, which is kind of ridiculous, but it is way more convenient. It is like because for an airplane, no matter like what distance you're traveling, you have to like go into the airport and you know, like get your bags checked and like wait in line. You got to go through security. You gotta, I mean, maybe this is just more American thinking, but like everyone knows the rule that if you're going to an airport for a trip at a certain time, like the plane leaves at a certain time, you arrive at the airport 2 hours early. That's like the rule, is you arrive 2 hours early. So you would choose plane because it's faster, but it's not. Like sometimes it's not though. Like if there's a distance that's covered by trains, it's usually quicker to like get on the plane or usually quicker to get on the train, I think. Or at least, I don't know, in my mind. Because you got 2 hours on the, like, to get onto the plane. And you would be in the sky. I think though it is just different. Because like, it depends on which you've done more, you know? I think. Because like, here's what I've, you know, heard from like, because I listen to podcasts sometimes. And so they'll talk about things. And I've talked to friends and the same thing comes up. Basically, if you were born and raised effectively like riding trains all the time, then a plane, unless you're like a huge train person, a plane is going to seem cooler. A plane is going to seem like more fun and exciting than a train. But if you were raised or like if you have done more plane travel, then a train is going to seem a lot more cool. Like even if you had done one a lot more than the other as a kid, like if you went on trains a lot more as a kid, but then got into business and did a lot of plane travel as an adult, you're gonna like have your worldview skewed so that like all of a sudden you'll change your mind. All of a sudden you'll be like, oh no, planes are kind of lame because you've been on them so much. Once it becomes a regular thing, that's when it becomes boring. And so being in the sky is cool for, I think, a lot of people because, you know, it's such a different experience from normal living. But at the same time, if you are always going on a plane and you're always in the sky, you know, kind of, you know, metaphorically, then you're gonna be thinking, ooh, it's nothing special. Like, oh, I'm just, wow, it's just a plane. Burp, 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 burp. This person's watching me. They're giving me the stink eye. I gotta prove that I'm swag and also cool and also epic. Huh, huh. Okay. Well, they said they believe in me, so I can't just tarnish their belief. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I don't think there is. Okay, well, I got it and then I didn't. I got it and then I flubbed it up. That's fine. I think they're taking a break. Yippee! New friend. That's how easy it is to make friends, people. I say on Minecraft. I think that, okay. I've made a total of 3 friends on Minecraft. Throughout my entire life. Throughout, I think I've been playing Minecraft, since 2 years. Which, obviously, since 2 years after it came out, I think. It was 2011. No. Yeah, I want to say it was 2011. Anyway, more importantly, it's been a long time. It's been over a decade, and I've only made 3 friends on there, going on servers and whatnot. I think it's just why make a friend on Minecraft type thing, I guess. I don't know, because I've seen other games where people make friends on them kind of regularly, Valorant was one, but I think that's different because it's got a voice chat, you know? If you're on Valorant and you're kind of playing by yourself or maybe with one other person, you get on, and if you go into a game, you can start talking to people. And if you're in a not competitive game, then you can kind of just start casual conversations with people. And because there's a voice chat built into the game, so if you're on a person's team, you can just talk to them. That's just how it works. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Well, maybe they have voice chat disabled or something like that, but for the most part, if you're in game with someone, you can talk to them. And I think talking to someone is kind of one of the biggest hurdles into becoming friends with them. I think you kind of... Oh, I gotta go like that. I see. That's a big one. That's a bigger... That sounded wrong. That's bigger than that one. That's what I was trying to say. What's going on? What was I talking about? Global fails? What happens when we get to 1.1 million? Why is it not just a regular counter? Is there a goal to be reached? Is there a goal to rush? The goals I rushed. Rush. That's not a real word, by the way. You sleep now? Good night. Good night. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. You tried. Oh. It's 2 a.m.? That's crazy. It would never be 2 a.m. for me. That's crazy. Even though it's past 2 a.m. Wait. But it's not. I was trying to say it's past 2 a.m. for most people in the US. Is that even true? Okay, if we take into account the fact that 50% of the US, I don't care. There was something in my mind, I knew the statistics and I could have said it, but then something in my mind just got bored, I think. Numbers bore me, is what I've... Maybe it's because I just have used a lot of numbers. I don't even use numbers no more, though. I miss the days of numbers. If I'm taking a test in my university, I see a number. It's a miracle. It's all words. It's all writing. Everything is writing. It's only essays and stuff. Ooh, the essays. Ooh. I'm no good at writing though. I've kind of realized. Like I thought I was okay at writing. I think if it's free writing and there's not, you know, I don't have to turn it in. I can write kind of a lot. I'm fine to write. There was one teacher that didn't really care about handwriting or spelling or grammar, or even if the essay was structured correctly. All they cared about was just the content that was in it. They would like look past everything and just look at, does this person understand the text? Because what we would do is we would read part of a book, and then he wanted us to like philosophically analyze that text, like, or you know, the book, the reading, the books that we booked. He wanted us to like philosophically think about the book and write our thoughts down. And as long as we succeeded in that, he didn't really care about if we had first grade spelling, or I like one time I kind of limit tested it and I like barely put in punctuation and stuff like that. I still got good points. I mean, he was kind of harsh about it because he wanted us to think real deep about the stuff. He wanted us to get real, I guess, emotionally invested in everything. And I kind of just struggle with that. So I didn't do good I did okay in the class, honestly. Like, he was strict on grading, but he had like a curve to the entire class, kind of. So like, basically, I never got more than, I guess, a 50% on any assignment, but I still ended up with a B in the class. How does that math? It doesn't, but that's what he did. He basically changed it so like 50% was just a B. Because I think in his mind the way it worked was that this was in university, by the way. I don't know if this was obvious. In his mind, the way this class was supposed to work was that you can easily pass, or you can pass if you put in, you know, minimal effort, you know, because it's not supposed to be a big deal. But if you really wanted to excel, you kind of had to work for it. Yet, like, you could pass with high school standards, but if you wanted to, you know, do great kind of thing, you had to have university, his levels, well, I guess like professional level standards. Not in terms of grammar or writing, but in terms of the thinking about the books or whatever. And so I think for the most part, I don't know if I agree with that like form of teaching, but it is what it is. I passed the class. That's all that matters to me. Now, I think my mom wished I had did better, but there's literally no way I was gonna get an A in that class. Absolutely. Because I saw what other people were doing and just barely getting an A. And I'm over there like, there's just simply no way. There is quite simply no way for me to feasibly do that. So yeah. How's it counting fails? Is it just like counting up randomly, or is that actually the amount of times people go? Oh, wait, what if I 367 fails. That's interesting. So it actually can track your fails. That's pretty neat. I've never seen that before. I ain't never seen that before. Okay. That's pretty cool. But that does mean that got counted twice. I'm pretty sure, right? Okay, we're at 377. Yeah, that was 3 times. That was 3. That counted as 3 fails. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I feel like I was talking about something like 20 minutes ago and I got distracted by it, or I get distracted by something and then started talking about something else and then just have not returned to the subject ever since. All right, here's the deal. How long until I finish the parkour? Kind of long. Okay, because this is the hardest level, so it's gonna take me a while. So I kind of need water. So I think I'm gonna be right back. And by be right back, I mean like 3 minutes because my water bottle is huge. I got a chunky water bottle. I got a chonker bottle. And this thing takes forever to fill up. So I'll be a minute or 2 or 3. I think. Okay, I was trying to like beat this first. All right, now we leave. Now we go. Does this work? Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me just yeah. Wait, okay. Okay, then I set that to purple. And then we move that over here. And then I actually change it to be in parentheses because that's cooler. I don't know why I'm doing all this for a BRB. Why does that not look real? BRB doesn't look like a word right now. Well, it's not a word. Okay. I'll be right back. 3 minutes, he said. Fill up my water bottle, he said. Listen, I may have temporarily forgotten that, you know, I was streaming. See, I went to go fill up my water bottle, and after the water bottle done got filled, I had to go poop. So, I guess it, in a way, was that 15 minutes. There's no I was there for 15. Okay, well, maybe. Hold up. I didn't actually drink any water. Let me just... okay. So... yeah. I didn't realize that I was gone for, I guess it was 15 minutes or so. See, because, listen, what happened is I got on the toilet and I just started, you know, doing my normal toilet thing of talking to myself. Granted, okay, well, I don't actually, I like think, you know, I ponder life, the questions of reality, and the universe we live in, and the life that I live, the life that I pave of all on my own. That's the questions I think of on the toilet. Sometimes. Other times it's just shower thoughts. I don't have shower thoughts, I have toilet thoughts. Anyway, I was doing that normal thing on the toilet. That didn't help. And to be honest, there was kind of a moment where I was sitting there talking to myself, and I was thinking like, wow, I'm really in the zone for right now. I could be streaming right now. That's crazy. Too bad that I'm not. I am. I was on the toilet though. Good thing, well, maybe I kept the energy. I don't know. Honestly, here's my thinking, right? I think if I turned all of my thoughts that I had on the toilet into a podcast, and just like uploaded that whenever I poop, so like daily, right? I think I would have like, I think I would be bigger than PewDiePie right now. Mr. Beast who? No, but like, that stuff's interesting to me. Is it interesting to anybody else? That's a question we gotta ask for ourselves. Probably not, but it was interesting to me. Listen, here's the philosophy I go with, right? If something's interesting to me, it's gotta be interesting to at least one other person on the planet. That's kind of, so here's kind of my philosophy in life, right? I am not unique. Nobody is like completely unique in that there is no single thought that hasn't been thought before, unless you're in like high level like physics or I don't know, science, or you know, you're creating something. But for the most part, most thoughts are not original. Almost all thoughts are not original. And on top of that, most interests are not original, right? Say for example, you are interested in a certain band, right? You're interested in a band, like you are obsessing over this band, and you're like, oh my goodness, they're really indie, like nobody knows about them. Nobody knows about them in your circle. Nobody knows about them in your little world. But they got 30,000 listeners on Spotify. Now that's not a lot, but like, well, okay, wait, monthly listeners, 30,000 might be kind of a lot. Okay, so they got like 1,000 they got like 100 monthly listeners. Okay, this band of yours, this band that you're interested in, that's still 100 other people that regularly listen to this band. And you might be thinking, okay, yeah, but I'm the only one obsessed with it to this degree. What about the band members, right? Like, let's assume of the 100 people that regularly listen, you are literally the one person that actually has this strong of an interest in it. Well, that's kind of like, that doesn't mean you're the only one, right? Because you also got to consider the people making the music. If you're that invested and you're not even making the music, how do you think the people making the music feel? Like, they're the ones putting in all their heart and soul into it. Like, you might know all their songs, but they know how to play all their songs. You know what I mean? And then even when you go to that higher level, then it's like, okay, well then no one is as interested as them. It's like a 5-member band. That's still 5 other people. You get what I'm getting at? Or you see what I'm getting at? Like, for the most part, I don't think we can say there's really anything that you genuinely have all to your own. Now that maybe to some people that's kind of like a depressing thought. Maybe they want something entirely all to themselves. And granted, something like your free time or, you know, your alone time, that's entirely all to yourself. But an interest is not going to be just you, or like an idea is not going to be just you. Why did I get onto this topic? Why did I go down this moral rabbit hole? Why? Huh. Did I have like a reason to talk about this? I have no idea. I'm kind of going into Zen mode though. I kind of just be speaking. I don't even know if I'm speaking well or something. Well, I think I'm focusing more on my speech than my Minecraft gameplay. And if I focus more on the gameplay for a second, like the speech goes into autopilot. Like I've planned out the sentence that I'm gonna say, and then I'm just kind of like saying the script, you know, like I've loaded the code in. Now I'm just running the code. That was such a nerdy. That was so nerdy. For real. Okay, here's the plan. If this person gets it, okay, that guy got way better than me in the first try. I don't like that. All right, bucko. Is it because he's on a higher version? If you're on like an updated version of Minecraft, you're gonna get you're gonna like be able to jump farther. That's kind of just like the jump got higher in later versions. So what does that mean? That means that parkour kind of got easier. Now I'm not saying nothing, but so Skomo, why are you still in 1.8.9? So because I got Optifine, that's in later versions though. Yeah, but then Bed Wars gets all glitchy and whatnot. Dang, my voice. I've realized that I actually kind of like streaming, but not for the purpose of like streaming. I think some people, okay, when people are in chat and stuff, it actually, I have had fun streaming, right? But for the most part, A, that's not gonna happen. B, okay, I could have saved myself there and I just didn't. B, sometimes people are in chat and like I have fun every time I stream, but like I think a lot of times I think sometimes I'll end stream and I'll be like, I could have had more fun with friends. That's like most of the time, which isn't a bad thing because I want to stream for my own personal reasons. But I realized, right, so an unaffected side effect of not streaming was that I was actually getting worse at like talking to people. See, because I knew, like, one of my reasons for streaming is just to get better at talking. But I didn't think that not streaming and, like, not being in the practice of it would, you know, make my social skills worse. Because, like, it does. Because I like... That's tragic. I've done it once, I'll do it again. I thought I would get it first try, no lie. But like, I've been out with friends. As I've said, I've been really busy this past month. I haven't been streaming. It's been constant, either catching up on university, like schoolwork, or it's been hanging out with friends, or doing both. Most of the time that I've been hanging out with friends, it has been like to study and like do homework together. So yeah, we thought we would have a study session like twice a month, and it ended up being twice a week. So so we kind of all have been in the gutters with schoolwork, but that's fine. I've been enjoying myself. I think I could probably regale a couple stories from this past month. I think I should be able to. I think as a streamer, I think my job is like, if I'm not streaming, I'm kind of making stories to be told on stream or like on a YouTube video or something. In my mind, that's how it works. Is that like entirely correct? Don't know. But, or is that like the right philosophy to be going about it? I don't know. But it's, we don't talk about it. But it's fine. Or it's, I don't think it's, if it's not morally right, it's not morally wrong either, right? It's just kind of a way to think about life. Anyway, the streamer way. Why have I failed this twice now? Okay, why was I talking about that? So I've been out with friends a lot. We're doing, brought up how I don't really have stories to tell, but I probably could talk about something. What was before that? There was something before that, because that was like tangent number 3 in whatever the Buduhuki what I was talking about. That's not good. Oh yeah, my social skills. See, something like that. See, being able to remember like previous points in a conversation is actually huge in general social skills. Like if you're talking to someone, if you're conversing with someone, and you're able to like make a joke referring to something like you said earlier, or something someone said earlier in the conversation, that's a huge brownie point. That's like, that gives you massive social points, I think. I don't know why I'm gaming this, but I don't know. I'm bad at, I'm not really great at socializing, or I wasn't, and so I had to figure out how to socialize. And so I was good at games, or I had played games, hadn't really socialized a lot. So I had to think in terms of the gaming. Anyway, yeah. So if you're able to bring up stuff from like previously in the conversation, that's huge. But that requires that you remember stuff from previously in the conversation. And I know I'm just talking to myself, but it's effectively a conversation, right? So me not being able to remember stuff from previously, from like 10 minutes ago at most, that I've said, it's kind of a red flag. Me personally, I would not date that man. Tisk tisk. But I think like when I was streaming more frequently, I'm pretty sure I was able to recall things from previously in the conversation a lot more, because there was a lot of moments on stream where I kind of had to just sit there and be like, so it becomes a skill. It's a skill that you can practice, and my practice was streaming. Okay. No. Huh? His house is reinstancing to a new server? Oh, okay. I didn't lose any progress. We chillin'. Well, maybe they did, because they're kind of making it seem like they did, but I didn't. The only one I care about is myself. Oh, I made that. Wow. Oh, wow. I can't believe I made that. Oh, wow. So, yeah. Like, some of me... there was a couple things, like, I couldn't remember points in a conversation as well. Like, I noticed I was just, like, worse at talking. Like, I didn't know why or anything, until eventually I kind of realized that all the social points that I was getting, or all the social things that I was getting worse at in this past month, were things that, like, I quote unquote practiced in stream. And so I realized, like, oh yeah, like, the streaming is actually helping me just be a better person. Maybe not. Well, it's helping me be a more social person, which maybe doesn't mean I'm a better person, but, like, usually it does. Because usually for me, right, if I'm socializing with people, like, all of my friends are kind of, like, more nice than I am. I'm not gonna lie. If one of my friends started streaming, they would instantly be more famous than me. Well, a lot of them are just A, nicer, as I mentioned, and B, they're just, like, more, they can talk a lot more. Like, I'm the guy in the friend group. This is okay, this is kind of why I started, like, some of why I started streaming is because, like, when I'm with my friends, I, like, talk, you know, I contribute equally to the conversation, but also there was a couple people, or, like, everybody else in the friend group was able to go on, like, wild rants. They were just able to talk about something for, like, 20 minutes, and we would all just sit there and listen and, like, be happy with listening. Like, it was just something of, oh yeah, he's talking, or, like, they're talking, and, you know, it's a good time. It's a good time. And me personally, if I start talking, people get it, like, and I go on for too long, it gets uninteresting. And I don't think that's a fault for my friends. My friends are the only people that will actually sit there and, like, try to pay attention. But I was just pretty boring at talking. So I was like, oh, well, I want to make more friends, so I got to be better at talking. So I got to be more like them. So, you know, like, my examples were my friends. So what does that mean? That means I got to be able to go on rants. I got to be able to, like, just spit information. I got to be able to talk. So that means I got to practice. That's the only way it's going to get better. How do I practice? Through streaming. That was like one of the original intentions. Not to embarrass myself on live television. This isn't live. Well, wait, no, it is live. It's just not television. Am I embarrassing myself right now by not being able to do this parkour? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. There's surprisingly, I think this is also something I realized. A lot of people who are streamers, or a lot of streamers that at least I follow and like watching, are people who are just good at socializing and, like, good at being friends with people, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of streamers, you know, there's streamer houses for a reason, right? Like, that's a group of people who all get along really well, and that wouldn't happen if, you know, each individually they weren't just good people to be friends with. So by the fact that streamer houses exist, you can kind of like indirectly prove that that streamers are social people, or at least famous ones, good ones. And I think that's because this is what I was thinking about on the toilet. This is why my break was like 15 minutes instead of 5. Anyway, so I think what we can call it is like, if you're a YouTuber or streamer or anything like that, it's kind of like you're a professional friend maker. Now that doesn't mean you're especially good at making friends, but like in the element of streaming, here's what's happening when you make friends. Hold on, let me drink some water. Okay, so here's what I think of when I think I've made a friend, right? You have talked to them quite a bit. You are friendly with them, like they like your presence, you know. That's kind of what it means to be friends, is you like each other's presence enough to at least willingly choose to hang out with each other, right? I don't know why my throat is giving out so much. Probably because I haven't streamed. And my throat's not used to it no more. Anyway. Yeah. So if you're making friends with someone, here's what like had to have happened to make to like consider yourselves friends, right? You like each other's company, you've talked to each other a significant amount. Significant changes person by person, but you've talked to each other, you've interacted with each other in some vague way. You enjoy each other's presence, like I said, and what else? I don't know. That's it for now. And if you think about it, the same thing happens when you're streaming, or even making YouTube videos with your personality in it. It's like, do I go that way or this way? Surely not this. And it's not that way. There's no way it can be this way. That way is not possible. I refuse. This way is like decently possible. The other way, no, I refuse. Well, maybe it's like supposed to be able to go from both, but I don't think so. Anyway, so when you're a streamer or YouTuber or whatever, okay, there's an ad. Like, what's happening? So for one, you know, let's say you walk into a stream, and let's say with the end goal of like this is like the end product of a follower, is that someone has followed you or subscribed to you on YouTube or whatever, right? Followed you on TikTok, I don't care, followed you in some way on some social media platform, right? What they've done in that process is said, I like this person, I'm going to continue, you know, consuming their content or whatever, however you want to phrase this. In other words, that the person who has followed you likes your presence, okay? And what have you done is that you've Rain, I am still alive. Rain, I'm here for you, bro. Is my mic on? It is on. I don't know why I had to check. I kind of check like every 30 minutes. Does that make me paranoid? I think I'm just stupid. I think I'm paranoid because I'm stupid and I forget things a lot. How you doing though, Rain? I realized that like This is the first time in a long time that you've been able to join my stream. Cause like A, I haven't streamed in a month. B, normally I stream at like when you're not awake or something. I think. I don't really. I don't exactly know your life, but that's what I'm thinking. Like that smooth voice of yours. I still don't think I have a smooth voice, especially not today. Today is not a smooth voice day, but you say I do, so that feels good. That's a good compliment, and I appreciate you. Oh, you're on break? It was worth it to watch me? That's so nice. That's so nice. I agree. Earlier in the stream, I realized that I gotta have an ego, because that's what people who stream have egos, right? That's just a thing. So clearly you're using your time wisely. No. I think, you know what I think? You know what I'm thinking right now? One Piece. That's because I've been watching it recently. No one asked. No one cares. But like, no, listen. I'm sorry I haven't been able to stream this past month. I also didn't realize it was a month. I'm not gonna lie. If I knew it was more than 2 weeks, I would have done something. Like, okay, it sounds like I'm a goober, or it sounds like I'm joking, but quite simply, I did not know that I hadn't streamed in a month. I thought it was 2 weeks. If I were to be completely honest, I thought it was 2 weeks. And that is on me entirely. Cause like two weeks is kind of my limit. And then but it does make sense, because on Twitch, it deletes your VODs after a month of it being up. So it makes sense. It makes sense that my last VOD was deleted. This math is mathin'. You can't go 2 seconds without me? Dang. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, I have to just literally never stop stream. I have to... Is my life now going to be on stream? Do I have to do a subathon? That would be a flop. That wouldn't work. Am I almost done with this? I'm almost done with this. Hold up. I think you can go 2 seconds, because I think you've gone a month without the glory of Squimmel. That felt so... I didn't like saying that. The glory. Ooh. Although okay, it's weird. It's weird. If I'm complimenting myself, I don't like it, right? Self compliments, I can't handle. I'm not gonna lie. Compliments from other people, I'm learning to accept. But like me complimenting myself just feels so wrong. But complimenting other people, that's fine. I do that all the time. I hold myself back, especially when I'm like on stream. Listen, on stream, what the hell? On Discord call. If I'm like on call with my friends, I'm like fighting back the just every 30 minutes. You thought I was gonna say every 3 seconds. No, it's every 30 minutes. But that's too frequent for them. They can only handle like once a day. I gotta save it. I gotta save the daily compliment. One shot a day type thing. When I get drunk though, I get, hey, excuse me, monsieur, excuse me, monsieur. What is this? Oi, 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 oi. Chris Broad. Dang, I thought I had that. What was I saying? Yeah. That's tragic. Oh yeah, if I get drunk, I immediately... Well, okay, first off, if I get drunk, I turn gay first, right? That's like, for like, in the first place, I'm already bi, but like normally I'd say, I don't know. I don't know if other people like break it up like this, but normally it's like 70% straight, 30% gay for me. Or like, you know, if we want to add in other gender, we'll just stick to simple math right now. But then when I turn gay, when I get drunk, even slightly, like 3 shots in, it flips. 70, like 90% gay, 10% straight. Like if you show me a woman while I'm shit faced, I'm gonna throw up. Like if I but show me my homie. There was one time where I got to witness something truly magical. My friend, like 2 of my friends were both a little bit, one guy was absolutely just gone, right? The other guy was just mildly tipsy. And they say like, hey, like they just did some like, they just like hugged each other. Like they did some stuff that was kind of sus, right? And then they just happened to be in front of a circle of people, a group of people. And so we were all like, hey, kiss, because they brought it up first. It makes us, I should rephrase this. My drunk friend said, hey, would you kiss me for 20 bucks? And the tipsy guy was like, what? No, I ain't gonna kiss you. Drunk guy was like, kiss me. And then some person in the crowd was like, just like went into their wallet, lifted up a 20 and was like, hey guys, woo, $20. It was literally the meme of like, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. By the way, these are the straightest friends that I have. And okay, to be fair, it was $20 for both of them. So like that's good money right there. Can't wait. Accidental susness is what I'm best at. Hey, why make it accidental? Who said that? Exactly, it was $20. $20 is $20, and so they heard $20. They turned to each other and they gave each other a nice little peck. To be fair, okay, I was being optimistic when I thought they were gonna go for the full French kiss, but they did in fact do a little. They did do a peck. They did do a little peck. So I can't complain entirely. Exactly. I am gay, and $20 is $20. Okay. $20 is $20. It don't matter. Well, what did I? Is this the person I passed earlier? I don't think so. Oh, I thought I had that. Ooh. Hit. Nope. Why did I bring that up? Oh, yes. Because, listen, I thought about that story and I realized, like, it would not take me $20. You know what would happen? You know what would happen if I was drunk and someone said, hey, kiss your friend for $20? I would kiss them, like, lips, tongue, everything, and then I would walk away. And the next day, I'd be hanging out with that friend, and I'd be like, hey, how'd you get that $20? And they'd be like, oh, from last night. Be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean last night? You mean, did you actually get $20 from that? They'll be like, yeah, I got $20 from it. This is just a hypothetical, by the way. But I swear, Z's, in no universe am I like, I just don't see me actually taking the money. And that's not because I wouldn't want the money. That's just because I'm kind of silly. That would just be entirely because I would like fully knock them out. I would suffocate them with my lips until they completely pass out from the lack of oxygen. And then I kind of just walk away. I think that's like I haven't been drunk too much, but I know myself when I'm drunk, and I know that is the only course of action. That is the only possible course of events. Ooh, 87 is tricky. I know, right? I thought I had that. Hold up, check it out. This time for sure. See, the longer I stream, the more warmed up I get. I think, but it it's like a parabola, like a downwards parabola. See, so like, I think I think I get better at talking, and then I get worse, and then I get like tired at a certain point. So I don't know if I'm gonna cut off before that point, at that point, or beyond that point today. Probably before. Help me! Help! Help! I think I have a friend who's kind of rubbed off on me. Our favorite thing to do now is like, if we're in an empty parking lot, we'll just scream help. Like we'll be in an empty parking lot and we'll see someone like pass by way in the distance and we'll just go help, just like sound really desperate, like we're being kidnapped or something. Is it messed up? Yes. Do we do it with cops around? No. Therefore, it's okay. Therefore, it's fine. It's fine. Did you know... voice crack. A lot of those today. Did you know that there is apps, at least in the US, there are apps that tell you where police are hiding? So like, you know how police will kind of just like park their cars on the side of the road and then just like wait there with their little speed tracker and wait for someone to be speeding, and then, or like drunk driving, and then like go like track them down, tail them down, light them up, whatever, however you want to call it. You know how that exists? You know how that happens? Well, there was an app, again, at least in the US, to tell you, you know, where those locations are. This app will just simply tell you, like, yep, they are behind this bush, or like they'll just have like little pins on a map. It'll be like, it'll pull up Google Maps. Well, not actually Google Maps, but it'll basically pull up Google Maps and just put little pins on the map of, hey, this is. Sorry, this is where one police is, and it's not because like police have to report their location or something. No. It's just because a lot of people like speeding, and so there's enough people who like speeding that these people will, you know, be going down the road, and like always whenever they drive, they have like a swivel on their head, looking around and making sure there's not a cop nearby, or like a cop in the bushes or something. And if they see one, they'll literally report it to the app. So they'll like go and make a pin on the map of like, hey, there's a cop here right now. And there is enough people doing that on this app that it becomes completely viable and trustable. Because then you can go and like verify people's marks. Like if there's a mark for a police at like this location, then you can go in and be like, yep, I can confirm there's a police car parked in that location. And so you can just know where this is how much of a speeding problem, or this is how much people like to speed in the US. Is that there's the whole app where people have to just go in and manually report police cars. And it's completely trustable. It's updated 24/7. It is constant. Okay, so I can't do that. So I gotta do something like this. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Check it. Okay. Okay. Nope. I'm feeling I'll get it. I was gonna say I'll get this before 1,000 fails. That's crazy. Wait. Okay. Yeah. I couldn't be bothered to do. Hey, wait a second, you cheated. Hey, wait a minute. It's not fair. GG. Did you say GG? Oh, that was to someone else. Again, I made it and just flopped off. I made it and just walked off. I like how I keep looking over. The last message in chat is, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. That's so real. Maybe this is how I build my ego. Maybe, no. I've been working out. But listen, this is how busy I've been the past week. My workouts, I was staying really consistent with them. Or at least mostly consistent with them. Yeah. I was staying pretty consistent with them. Like if I was hanging out with friends a certain day, I'd be like, no guys, I can't. I'm working out today. Or I wouldn't say no, but my workouts are only like an hour long. So like 30 minutes to an hour. So, you know, if I don't have time, that means I don't have 1 hour free in my day. So usually I can make time. Usually I come home from university and I just knock out a quick workout and then like eat and then do homework. Or like go hang out with friends or whatever. But you know, come home, work out. It's easy, it's quick. But for this past week and a half, I have not been able to. It's almost been 2 weeks. It's been almost 2 weeks, and I have not been able to work out. Like I've been so busy. But luckily, I think I'm like caught up now. And the reason that I'm kind of caught up now and that it wasn't too bad, or that it's not too bad no more, is because I wanted to get ahead. And see, the thing is, I had a 4-day weekend. I had a 4-day weekend this week. So these past 2 days were off. And Monday and Tuesday were off. And I spent that entire time. No, they did it. Okay. I spent that entire time just doing work. I didn't want to, but I spent the entire 4-day weekend basically just slamming out some homework. Just catching up. It wasn't even getting ahead. I got ahead like one day. But it was catching up mostly. And so now we're here. And honestly, I kind of got lucky because there's not much else this week. So what I can do is I can spend the rest of the week like going not as hard, but still, you know, going hard, and I can get ahead on my homework. And then hopefully I can kind of just maintain that at a constant level for the rest of the semester. Because this is as busy as it gets. That's not like me being optimistic. That's like just factually, there's not much. There's like nothing else to add on. I was going through a test and like reports and homework. So yeah, this is as bad as it gets. And now I'm ahead. That means I got free time. What was up? What's going on? Hmm. How do I just leave house? Probably. Okay, wait. Maybe I want to do some bed wars or something. Is now the time to be doing all that? I could play some party games. I think I'll play like 1 or 2 rounds of party games and then I'll probably end stream. Because today was kind of just a warm-up. Hopefully I'll be able to stream more this week. And then, I don't know, I'm working through this right now. I don't know why I'm talking about this. No one asked. Literally no one asked. But I'll just finish the thought. So, hey, why'd they all quit? Oh, they were in a party, probably. Y'all quit at the same time? Yeah, they did. Okay, they were in a party. Bummer. Oh, people joined. It's the same people, I think. Am I tripping? I am tripping. It's not the same people. Interesting. Is that Zoro? Am I too much of a weeb? Am I too much of a nerd? Interesting. I need to sneeze. I need to sneeze. Sorry. I couldn't do that away from the mic. I'm sorry. I probably just blew out someone's ears. Ooh. Ooh, I have some competition this time. Okay. I'm gonna have to try if I want to win this. Ugh, I don't want to try on this game. This game's so boring. No, it's fine. I just don't like it because it's kind of up to random chance, and therefore I can't win. I mean, theoretically, I could just like stand in the middle and dodge the snowballs, but like, I am not him. I am not that guy. That is a thing, by the way. Like, you can just go up and dodge the snowballs. You have to actually be hit by one in order to like get out. So if like, I've seen it a couple times of like people just kind of AFK and they're just standing in the middle and they survive a couple rounds. You know, they're just ooh. Or like I've seen one guy just go to the edge and like just sit there and they got lucky. Now, it's not because they were on the edge, as they literally just got lucky. I don't know why I remember them so specifically on the edge. That's unfortunate. No. Oh well. I got 2 points. Bum bum ba-dum bum. This is such relaxing music. However, this is an intense game of party games. Party games is the most intense game. I don't know why. I like heard myself speak for a second, and then I thought like, damn, you are boring. Oh no. That's not a good thought, right? Like, oh. Okay, hold up, wait, maybe I need to focus. Maybe I don't need to focus. Maybe I'm just him. Maybe I am literally God's greatest gift to chicken writing, which can be translated into cock writing. I did not think of that when I said the sentence. Oh well, I won. I win. Is that going to be the only game I win? Hopefully not. Well, you know, I've had a lot of time to think recently, and for some reason, the things I've been thinking have led me to believe, or have led me to the conclusion that I shouldn't care so much. Drifty Lows, what's your name? Drifty Loose. I have no idea. I'm winning? That's not right. I will no longer be winning. Oh, I suck at this game. Is this Zoro? Or is this like a Broly? Or like, is this a character I don't know about? I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. Any updates I can give in terms of like, you know, not just general life, but like plans? Not really, because I don't really got plans. My goal is just to dominate the upper space. I want the top to be mine. That worked? Minion! There's nothing in this world that could have stopped me from saying minion just then. I think I could have been talking about how my grandpa died or something. I think give me anything else to talk about. Give me anything other to like think about, and I would have been distracted by minion in that moment. I got a super pig? How did I do that? Okay. I like sweating on this game, I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. Hey! Honestly, I think the trick is once you just don't get it in the first try, you're kind of just not gonna get it in, right? Here's the secret tech for this mini game, in case you wanted to win and know. More importantly, just out of curiosity. Curiosity drives the soul. So yeah, you gotta pull back, like kind of right as they get knocked up, because like you hit them with the fishing rod and they'll kind of get bumped up for a second, and then you gotta like immediately pull back. So that means you gotta like be kind of far back when you do that. So you gotta cast the fishing rod and like be walking backwards at the same time. And then when you hit a pig, like almost immediately pull back. Wait, maybe half a second. That's the technique. Yo, why are they making this difficult? I mean, okay, to be fair, I'm making it difficult, but like I'm making it difficult for them. Why are they making it difficult for me? Is the question. If I feel bad like getting quiet at all, because then I look like I'm sweating. Maybe I am maybe that's the goal. Maybe I want to be sweating. If I was working out, then I would want to be sweating, but I'm not working out. I hope you heard the salt in my voice just now. I am salty. I want to be, man. every time I like start working out for like a couple weeks or something, I get really into it. And then like, inevitably I always like flub up and I always go back to, you know, sorry, hold up. I always go back to, you know, not working out and just being a bum. And whenever that happens, like I have withdrawals. I have withdrawals from not working out. I'm like, I gotta. And that's what I'm going through right now. I need it, bro. I need the pump. I don't even do chest. But okay, I don't do what's it called? Chest press. I don't bench press. Yeah. I don't do that. I just cuz I don't have a spotter. I don't have a partner. I have a bench to be doing bench press on, but I just don't because it's not safe. And you got to prioritize safety above gains, unfortunately. Safety above gains. Because if you hurt yourself, then there is no gains to be had. So it basically, you got to prioritize gains above gains. Because if you prioritize gains above all else, then that means you are prioritizing your safety. Because if you're not safe, then you're not gaining. So you gotta if you're gonna get some gains, if you're gonna get swole, you gotta be safe. That's how this works. That's how the way of the world works. Safety comes first, unfortunately. That's enough of that game. What other game though? What game next? What game? What? How game? What game? Who game? A game of Bed Wars, maybe? No. What's in the prototype lobby? Wool Wars, Pixel Party, Skyblock, and Dropper. Okay. I feel like I kind of miss the days. Listen, Hypixel is not as poppin' as it was like a year ago or two. And I think that's because like a lot of people just aren't playing on it anymore. Well, obviously, but I mean, like a lot of streamers and like YouTubers aren't playing on it as much. And granted, right? There was more hackers back then, but there was also just more people. And, you know, that made things easier because listen, if I go into this Skywars game, I'm gonna get my world absolutely rocked. And it's because everyone in the game is just skilled. Like the only people left that are still playing this are people that are, you know, good at the game. So we need those we need the people back. We need more people in the game, so that means there's no more bad people, which means I can win more. That's what we need. See, I don't like that name. That's a 4-letter name with an underscore. Like, I'm dead. Like, never before has anyone been as dead as me in this moment. In this very moment. Like, physically, I may be alive, but that is only for the next couple seconds. I am literally God. Never doubt me again. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my me. Why am I saying oh my God? Oh my me. Damn. I'm literally him. Here I was saying that I'd get my plib rocked. And I'm out here rocking some plibs. What does plib mean, you may ask? Dunno. You're gonna have to find out next episode. I don't have... Okay. Oh. Oh. Hey, now wait a second. Hey, now wait a second. Hey, now wait a second. No, I don't like that. 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 I was gaming there for a second, huh? I thought I could win. Oh, that's why I gamed. Anyway, the point stood that I kind of got my plebs rocked. And that's because everyone is good in this game and there's no plebs anymore. I am the pleb, but like I am a high level pleb. I am not a low level good gamer. I am not a good gamer. I am just a high level pleb. That's how this works. Squimble, why do you even bother using the fishing rod? Because I think I'm better. Because I think I feel like I can do better with the fishing rod because I kind of know how to use it. And I'm kind of okay with using it. But that doesn't mean I actually do better. It just it's a mental thing, all right? Because like sometimes, like whenever, because if I don't have a fishing rod, right, and then I lose, or like I lose a fight or I die in any way, then I can always blame it on the fact that I don't have a fishing rod. Wait, maybe that means that I don't want a fishing rod because then I always have an excuse. Wait, no, because I don't want an excuse. I want to win. Okay, nope. Rude. Why am I still here? Why am I still gaming? Because it was fun to game. I feel like though for a game like this, you either have to be good at it or you have to be talking the entire time. And that's the issue, is that like I am doing neither. I am neither good at it or, and by good I mean like obscenely good. Like if you're playing this game and you're not the next coming of Technoblade, then you got to be talking your butt off. You got to be like you got to be maybe not winning, but like having a casual conversation. You know, it's got to be interesting somehow. It's not interesting to get to see someone get their butt whooped. So I gotta do something. And me being out here doing nothing, that's not good. That's not a good look. Wait a second. Yippee! I hope everyone realizes how much of an unnecessary water bucket clutch that was. But it felt good. Oh. Okay. Okay, this might be the last game because my... Alright, this is gonna be the last game because my headphones are dying. Hello? Why are they healed? Why are they healed is my question. Oh. Nope. No thank you. Okay. I thought I was being smart. But I just wasn't. Alright, here's the deal. That was the last game. That's the last couple minutes. That's the last couple seconds of the stream, as a matter of fact. Because, you know, headphones dying. I could plug them in and game while they're plugged in, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna... I was gonna end stream soon anyway. I was gonna say this is the last couple games. That was in fact just the last game. So, yeah. Hope you had fun. It was nice seeing Nikki and Rain. It was nice streaming again. I want to do more, but I'm busy. So I'm just gonna do what I can. Same as everybody else, I guess. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye.